Novo Nordisk is a very popular stock, and it's not without reason. In this video, we're going to explain why the stock is performing so well and why it's interesting for investors. Novo Nordisk was founded 100 years ago as a small pharmacy outside Copenhagen. From the beginning, it was a leader in the fight against diabetes. Today, it also produces medicine against blood diseases and obesity. If we take a look at the historical stock price performance, it has been a wild journey. From almost nothing, a small stock, to now the second most valuable company in Europe. An investor that invested 10,000 euros in 1991 would have seen the investment grown to 1.7 million euros in 2023. That's an average annual return of 21%, which is 3 times as much as the leading benchmark index, the MSCI World. In Denmark, Novo Nordisk is often called the share of the people, with a very broad investor base, and it has been part of the reasons why it has kept its momentum over the years. It's also grown to a market value that is more than the combined value of the 24 other stocks in the leading C25 index here in the Danish stock market. And that index includes companies like Maersk and Carlsberg, which is the largest shipping company in the world and one of the largest breweries in the world. If we take a look at the business, it is the recent approval of its drug Wegovy that have set expectations very high. Wegovy is part of a new class of drugs within obesity care that show impressive results. In fact, demand is so high that Novo Nordisk have difficulties keeping up with demand. Competition is also heating up as its leading US competitor Eli Lilly also have a similar drug on the market. Recently, Novo Nordisk has announced trial data showing that its Wegovy drug cuts heart risk by 20%. Later this year, the market expects Eli Lilly to show either similar or even better results. And that's important to know as an investor, that there is a good alternative to Novo Nordisk. Something to keep in mind as well is the equity valuations. Both Novo Nordisk and Eli Lilly have very high expectations for the future, but with that high expectations come very high equity valuation, and that's always a key risk to consider if you're a long-term investor. We at Saxo hope this video helped you get a better understanding of Novo Nordisk and why so many investors are excited about Novo Nordisk and its future, and hopefully also for you to make better decision of whether Novo Nordisk is something for you.